Hello and welcome back to an episode of Minecraft Minecolonies 119.2. I forgot the last time to mention it was 19.2 because some people might have forgotten. They might have just thought it was 16 or 12. I do play those as well. Anyways, welcome back. What are we doing in this episode? Quite simple. We have, of course, our town hall that we are going to check out in a bit. That's the first thing we're going to do. Then we're going to check out some of these other buildings that I upgraded, like that one over there. And oh shoot, where's the other one? Come on. We might be able to see it from the bridge. And that one over, that one over there. And of course another one that we built up that is an experimental one that I am not entirely sure if it works. But it would be cool. Then, if we still have time, we'll check out the warehouse in the northern expansion, which I also modified slightly, and see how that works. But let's just first look at Chloe's. Now she is going at this very slowly. It's kind of annoying how slow she's doing this. It's mainly because every morning when I get up and I check her, she's not there. It takes her half a day before she actually realizes that she has a job to do. And then she comes and shows her ass. And then things happen. But we're at 58%. Last time I think we were close to 37% last episode. But anyways, so it is about time that we checked what's going on. So we still have this gate. This has not been upgraded yet because she hasn't asked yet for the metal gate yet. So this is still here. For the rest, the upgrade has managed to get its way all the way up to that point right there. We've got some kind of balconies, I think. I think they're going to put maybe some dirt up there and some flowers. The roof over there hasn't finished yet. This is I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, but yeah, as you can see, maybe once the build has been finished, she will start removing stuff, and then we'll be able to get up in there. That would be cool. Because right now there is no way for me to get into this thing. So this is it's a trapdoor that doesn't go anywhere, right? Maybe there's supposed to be a door here. I don't know. There's also supposed to be a trapdoor here. That we'll fix later when this thing is done. Alright, so let's check out inside first. So this is the courtyard of the town hall, and I don't know what those are supposed to be, but they look like a necklace, beads. I don't know, it's being pulled in one direction, chain in between. It's cool, I guess. I don't know. And then in here, mind you, nothing much has changed. So nothing much has changed in this room, right? Everything that has been changing and stuff has been happening on the walls. Now she hasn't gotten to the point yet where the bedrooms have been upgraded yet. So this is still beyond her reach at the moment. So you can see that's the wall over there, and she has managed to maybe change this a little bit. Maybe the flooring here a little bit, been upgrading with some stone and stuff at. But for the rest, she hasn't gotten that far. So we still got a little whiles to go. But that's the cool thing about Minecraft Minecolonies. It takes a little while. And then in the meantime, you can do other things. So, like for instance, we got several other builders that have been building. And we're going to go and check out one of these houses. Now, okay, the first time around, right, on the western expansion, we actually managed to do it. That one over there on the eastern expansion, it went wrong the first time around. I had to redo it. So the level 1 house that was built on top of that one failed. Level 2 obviously didn't happen because the first one failed, so I had to redo the first one. It was on the wrong level, so I had to cancel that one and get the build just restarted. Anyways, this one here is done. Upgraded to level 3. Tiana is still busy with upgrading some parts of it, I think. Or yeah, whatever. So she's building that still. And I did upgrade some other parts and also add some more modifications. So we now also have kind of like a sunroof kind of like thing, like down here, but then up there. So we have one there and one there. Now, So, but let me show you what this thing looks like on its own. This is a level 3 house that we put up there, right? So you have the doorway, and then you have the windows, these ones here on this side and on this side as well. And then you have, as you can see, a living room inside. So a kitchen, living room, blah, 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 blah. So this is nothing new. But when you put it on top of another building, right, you don't necessarily want that doorway to be there. So I removed the doorway. Yeah, so I removed the doorway up there and put a terrace, or I mean a, what do you call those things? It's a terrace, right? Yeah, terrace instead. So we'll go inside. So this is just normal, as you just saw. So you have a little living room, kitchen, and the main building block, which is the main building block for the downstairs house, which has got 3 residents, so Mauricio, Aria, and Carlos. They live here. They haven't slept for 3 days because I haven't slept for 3 days. All right, so anyways, they live here, and that's a level 3 house. So this is a level 3 house up till that point right there, and then everything else has been removed, right? So everything else except for the main building block was removed by the builder and completely cut, right? So then what happens is that you have this setup here, these dark oak logs, which are basically the cornerstone of the building, and I extended them all the way down to that log, making it seem like it's one massive building. So then if we go upstairs, everything else still stays the same, basically. So this is the staircase up to the first floor, and we have a beautiful bedroom, beautiful ceiling, and nothing wrong here, nothing strange, right? Exactly. We got a terrace. I mean, I know terrace is the wrong word, but I can't, for the life of me, come up with the right word. So anyways, we have these beautiful flowers over there, which we can't reach because the windows, right? We can't open the windows. Small little guest bedroom. This is still a level 3 house, so only 3 guests can stay in this house, right? So this is a level 3 terraced house. And then upstairs, this is where it ends, right? So usually what happens, this part right here, this would be the ceiling of the level 3 house, like the one we have outside. So over there, that one, that would be the ceiling. It would end. Let me show you. So we go up here, and then this is what you would normally see. You see staircases reaching all the way up, a nice tall ceiling. This is the roof, basically, extending all the way up to that point right there. Now, I cut the roof at exactly that point. So you have 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then the ceiling for the other house, or the floor for the other house, begins at that point. Right? So, okay, then we go over here. So that part of the roof is then done. So then we have here the floor for the second house, which is built on top of this one. We built in a staircase. So if you go to the other house, like we did before, this area here, this little space here, will be an empty space. There will be nothing there, right? So it'll be completely like useless space. Then in here, we have a duplicate of the bed, the living room downstairs. Kitchen, main building block, which of course nobody lives in because we haven't upgraded the town hall yet, and a beautiful flower and another flower where a front door should have been. Right, the front door should have been here. You should have been able to go outside. I removed the front door. Now, of course, we do have a little bit of a kind of like a catch kind of thing here. I did have to just live with this little bit of a block. I don't like it, but that's the situation. And then up here, of course, you have the same as in the building below us. Same building, same room, 3 bedrooms. 1 here for 1 person, 2 for this person, and everybody else. And then, of course, you have the space here that I was just talking about, the empty space. And then you have the ceiling, right? So technically speaking, we could go another level on top of this. I don't know if the builder can reach it, but we technically could. We could put another house, a level 3 house, on top of this one, and then make it even higher, right? And then have 9 people live here instead of just the 6 that are currently in here. So we have a level 3, 2 level 3 houses on top of each other. built on top of each other, that will house 6 people in total. Now, we're not going to upgrade these houses any further. This is as far as they go on the expansions, right? So expansions only go to level 3. And that's it, maximum. So that house up there, even though we could upgrade it to level 4, we don't want to do that. We want to leave it as this. If you were to upgrade it or to repair the house, half of that house would be destroyed and this guy would be rebuilt. Or if you repair that one, then the entire floor, ground floor, would be rebuilt and replaced. Now, obviously, that you don't want to do that because this is exactly what you want. You want to extend the furnace all the way up to there and then have that connection from this furnace over here up to that furnace over there, and then use it as if it was a really long chimney. So that I think this works very well, right? It looks like a very tall building, and I put a hook up there so that, like, you know, you want to move your furniture up and then into the windows and stuff. This is very common in Holland for some, in Amsterdam particularly. They have that all over the place. I like this style. And I like the fact that it looks like this was supposed to be a level 3 house. But full of people. So 6 people can live here. It's functional. Both houses work. And then once we have the town hall completed, I think somebody will actually move into that house. 3 people most likely will move into that house and they live very comfortably. Now, of course, you can build the level 1 house, but then you should not modify it at that point. You should wait until it's level 3 and then you can start the modification or the repairs and stuff like that. Because otherwise you just basically lose functionality. You lose the ability, because every time you just have to rebuild it again. The builder will put back the dirt that you removed. So this is perfect. So anyways, let's go take a quick little napsy poo. Get something to drink, take a sip. Ah, good stuff. Been watching Cosmic Queries with DeGrasse Tyson. Been trying to figure out exactly how black holes are made and stuff, right? Still haven't figured it out though. Still haven't. I mean, some of these things these people are talking about and stuff is ridiculously complicated, right? All right. So the previous house that we just saw, I duplicated it over here. Oh, oh no! Want to open it? Thank you very much. All right. I will be removing this gate eventually. I'm not quite sure when. So I duplicated that house over there, just over here, and removed the dirt and everything else, and put pretty much put everything back in place as it should be. But I did not modify it in any other way. So this is still the normal floor, ceiling. This is still the same kind of bedroom setup, floor and ceiling, and then up here you get into the second house. More bedrooms, more housing, blah, 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 blah. An additional house where 6 people can live. This is not resident by anybody at the moment. And I think nobody lives in this house as well. Oh, no, sorry. Caden and Chloe live here. So, now, so they live here. And then we don't have anybody living upstairs. But that, as soon as the town hall is done, we'll get somebody living up there. So we've got 3 people up there. We have space for 6 people in total. To live in the village right now because of these beautiful flats that we have. I like it. Now, emboldened by my success, I know I don't usually talk this way because it's mainly because of DeGrasse Tyson. I have been listening to him a bit too much. I have. I don't know. He's so eloquent. He talks a lot about stuff and so on, and then he uses all these weird little. Like sentences and words and so on, and I just felt like putting one in it, you know, like emboldened. I know what it means, by the way. All right, so emboldened by my success over there and in the West Expanse, I made this monstrosity. Hey, let's see if I can find a spot where we can check it out even better. Let's get on the wall here and let's go up there. I think then that will give you a better view of what I just created. This is my creation. So it's a level 3 version 1 house. As you can see, just a normal house, just like that one, right? That's a level 3 house. And on top, I built a level 3 dual house, like over there, right? So it's got two sections, that section and that section. So technically speaking, you would have the main building, which is that one, right? There'll be a bedroom upstairs, and then you would have a garage kind of structure next to it with a single bedroom next to that house. So it's two houses built as if it's one. And then I built it on top a level 3 house. And this thing doesn't quite mesh very well. So it was actually kind of tricky trying to get this to work. Because, first of all, the building over there is actually made out of 2 buildings. So it has a completely different footprint. So let's check inside. Oh, wait. So who needs my help there? It's Simon. Simeon, the fisherman, needs my assistance. But anyways, we're looking at these houses first. Okie dokie. So, first up, you see a nice, beautiful house. That's the main house over there. And that's the secondary house there with the little thingy as well. I forgot the name of. Alright, so you come in to the level 3 version 1 house, that one. And that's the version 2, level 3. So in here we have the normal setup. So you got a living room, main building block, with nobody living here. I don't know why anybody lives here. I don't know why. I think they must have died, and then they must have moved somewhere else. So anyways, main building block, beautiful fire. Okay. Let me show you outside first before we go inside. So this is the main, this is the front. So you have the flowers as well, like we have over there, the tulips. Everything else on the level 3 house is pretty much the same, right? Nothing else has changed. Oh, I almost fell down there. And let's go back here. Ow. Okay. So nice tall building, obviously, because it's 2 houses on top of one. Sorry, 2 houses on top of each other. And then we have 2 chimneys, one here and then one here. So the reason why we have 2 chimneys is because it's 2 completely different houses with a different footprint. So the level 3 house, level 3 version 1 house, the bottom one, has a chimney. The level 3 version 2 house on top has its own chimney, but they don't align. They're not in the same space. So the main building, the house over on this side, has its own chimney, right? Or had. It had its own chimney over on this side. So I had to remove that because it just simply didn't want to work. Because I put another chimney down instead. Right? Oh, shoot. I can't get into the house. Let's walk around. Real quick. Hello. Yeah, thank you very much. Alright, so then... So it has 2 chimneys. So the chimney over here, this is the main chimney. This is the same version 1 level 3 house has this chimney as well, right? So that's normal. Then up here, you go upstairs. Now I had to remove the stairs because, yeah, it didn't work, right? I assumed because of the space that we would have in this little spot, right, between the staircase and the wall, that we would have the ability to move up to the second house, but the second house doesn't have a staircase there. So I had to come with a different solution. So in this case, I came up with a winding staircase. So the winding staircase brings you upstairs, right? It takes up less space because the house in the version 2 has also less space, right? So the winding staircase takes up less space. Everything else here, pretty much the same. Ceiling is much higher though than the previous double-decker. I'm not quite sure why that is there. So let's just quickly put you back in there. Okay, it's fine. Bedroom. It's a slightly 1 block higher. So it's instead of 3, it's 4 blocks, right? Because for some strange, messed up reason, the version 2 level 3 house has 2 layers of dirt. underneath it. And the smaller house next to the main building block and stuff, right, has 3 layers of dirt. I don't know why. So when I put it in here, I didn't want to destroy the entire floor here. So I allowed it a little bit more space. Then the rest of the space got, all the dirt basically had to be removed. Now, as we go up to the first floor of the second house, right? This area here. This is the interior, the living room, the living space, right? Of the second house, version 2. Here is where the door would be, right? So you would come in through this entryway and then be able to go up the staircase on this side. Now I had to move the staircase to this side because otherwise it would not work. So that's a bit of an issue. Okay, then in here, this is the space between the house. This wasn't actually here before. This was just open space. There was no door here because there would not necessarily be one. Because you can move out this door and then go in, come in through this door over here, and then you'll be in the second house. But I didn't want that. I wanted something different. So I made it difficult for myself. Alright, so then you have, of course, the staircase that brings you upstairs to the bedroom, which stays the same. But it did limit my maneuverability here. So the doorway over on this side, I needed to be able to move from this house, right, to the second smaller house. So I needed to put, I didn't want to have like a balcony. It's a balcony. A balcony where you can move from one side of the house to the other side. It needs to be interior, right? These doors need to be functional, right? So I made a kind of faux pas hallway. This hallway is bullshit, okay? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to be here, but I wanted to keep the integrity of the houses kind of the same. I could have removed the entire wall, right? And then remove this entire space, and it had only one wall between the two, but I wanted to keep them both. So I put down a little chest here to make this space a little bit more valid, okay? But technically speaking, it shouldn't be here. Now we can, of course, incorporate some more stuff in here, but for now, this will work fine. Here's the main building block for the second residence on top. Nobody lives here as well, but 3 people can, which means this house also has space for 6 residents. Oh, bloody flick. Okay, I'm just gonna deal with the raiders and then we can continue with the view and so on. Give me a second, okay? Now, okay, I don't know what happened to the last barbarian, but he's not showing himself. He's not on the map. I don't know where he's at. So we can go look for him. I mean, the fires are right there. They spawned pretty close to the front gate. Right? Not that I needed the... Okay, let's just get down from here. Let's see if we can get down. I think, yeah, Zarya... Yeah, she should be fine. I did lose a couple of guards, I think. We got one... Oh, that one crumbled. Is that still good? Can we still get the stuff out of that? Is there anything in there? Just rotten flesh. That can go. I don't really care about that. Anything else? That's a zombie. That's or something. That's a mob. Just disintegrating. So that's not important. Okay, let's just remove that. Because these buggers, these barbarians keep putting... that's weird. Keep putting... like ladders all over the place in inappropriate spaces. Alright, so let's get rid of that one. Anybody in here? Nobody, as far as I can tell. They didn't get in again, which is good. They did try, and they almost managed, but they didn't get very far, which is good. Look at that. See what I mean? They just try. They try to get in here, but then they can't get further than that, which is good. So okay, I maybe That's Zarya Gul. I don't know what that is. I don't know who that is. I'm not quite sure if she's supposed to be there or if she's stuck or what. We'll go and rescue her in a bit. Let's just first go and check if the fireplaces, campfires that they have over there are abandoned or if they are still in use. I don't see any raiders on my map, so my guess is these fireplaces are useless. So they won't be used. I'll take the coal or the charcoal, whatever they use for fuel. Maybe he fell down there. Hello? Anybody down there? I don't think so. Oh, there's 2 more barbarians. I think they did fall down there. I don't want to go get them. Maybe you can go get them. Good. They must have spawned right over the hole and then fell down there. Now I have to go get them. Look at them. Look at those buggers. Do I have any? I don't have any. I didn't bring any bloody stuff with me. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. So let's see if we can get down there and then deal with these guys. Because, oh, ships, why did I do that? So I think they went this way. Oh, there they are. Hello. Ah. Okay, there's a zombie back there.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Can you not help him? He's not friendly. Ah, bloody, go away.
I'll be back.
Okay, he did. Ah, you good dead. Good dead. All right, no more barbarians. I think that got rid of all the barbarians. This. Why'd they go this way? Why'd they go this way? Is this the best way they could go? I think this is the best way they could go. I don't see any other barbarians on my map. I don't think they went down here. Right? This might be a way out. Oh, this is the way we got in. All right, let's quickly take a quick little peek around, making sure that nothing else is around here. No. Okay, good. Let's get out of here. So I need to go up. Boop, 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 boop. A little bit more. Boop, boop, boop. I think that's it. Oh, you bugger. Trying to take advantage, aren't you? There you go. Right. Get rid of the barbarians. Let's go back to work. So we were checking out. Oh, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I've got too much of this stuff on me. All right. Let's see. We got somewhere into checking out the houses. You know what? I think it's probably a good idea to change. Yeah, 1 second. Let me just change this. Yeah, I think this looks better. Let's let it load in for a second. Oh, look at the sun. It feels so warm. All right, so let's let that load in real quickly. Nice. Oh, hello. Good sir. Dante. It's an ominous name, but okay. Let's get back to what we're looking at, which was the house over yonder. The double-decker house. That's right. So this is, of course, my little restaurant that I built, that we will, of course, build something else on top, if we have the time. I was thinking about building a tavern on top of that as well, but the thing is that you can only build technically one tavern, and then that's it. But we'll see. All right, so now with the shader mode on, let's go check out where we were. The monstrosity that we're looking at, that one. All right. So level 3 version 1 house in here. It is a little bit dark, but that's fine. It's fine. It's not like so dark that you can't see anything. So I'll put a little bit more shelves around here. Maybe I should put some more chests in between there, but okay. Let's go back up where we were. So in the second house up here, when we go up here, right? We already discussed this part of the house, and we have the second chimney. So now the chimney behind, right, extends all the way up, and then I put a campfire here. So this area is now also warmed up. So if you don't have to live here. This is not a living room. This is the living room. This is where you come to live, right? And this is where you come to sleep. So a little table here for any would-be resident. They can do their work here, homework, whatever, and sleep then once they're ready. A little bit of carpeting, nice carpeting. And then we got a little table here. This is part of the kitchen. You can wipe your hands, wash your hands, blah, blah, blah. And if you want to do some cooking, you go downstairs. All right. And then up here to this second room. Now, the thing is that previously, this wall, right, extended all the way up to this point. So you would have a wall here. And the staircase would stop right there. And then you would walk, right, along this area to the door, which was supposed to be on the spot here, and then you get in, and then you could be in the bedroom and do your thing. So I had to just put in a new wall. It does look a little bit wonky, but I think because the rest of the house is also a bit wonky, it actually works. Right, so it's a bit of a zigzagging wall. This space here is not utilized. You can put it like maybe a chest there. I don't know. But then we have a beautiful view of the harbor from our double bed bedroom, and then of course up there you have another window, and you can have a beautiful bit of light come in. So this space also, once again, nobody lives here yet, so this residence is also 0 out of 3. And then once we have this area completely worked out, and we have the town hall up and running, I expect people to move in here, and then we'll have 6 people living in there as well. Now, I could not for the life of me figure out a way to make this work higher, taller, right? I don't think you can make this taller. I think this is the limit. I think that what we could do is utilize this setup with the level 2 version 3 and put that on top of that, basically to cap it off, right? So it's a cap. Right, if you could probably build another level 3 on top of that one, like a million of them, all the way up into the sky, right, as high as you want. All level 3s, version 1s. But then when you put a level 3 version 2 on top, that's basically the end of it. You can't go any higher than that. That's basically it. So technically speaking, we could. Why can't I jump this? Why can't I jump this? I mean, it's not that difficult. Why? It doesn't make any sense. You should be able to jump that. It's only 1 block high. Whatever. So I think if we wanted to, we could extend and put that type of house on top of that, right? Make it a 9 residence building. It might be worth the experiment. I don't know if my builder, Chloe, I mean, are you called Chloe or are you called Philippa? I think you're called Philippa. Philippa, yeah, Philippa H. Bell. I don't think Philippa can reach that high. She will probably have to get into the building and then from there build outwards. That's my guess, right? I'm not entirely sure. All right, now let's go check out. Let's go see. Let's go see a version 2 level 3 house that's already upgraded to level 3, and then we can compare. Okay. Hello. What are you doing, madam? Are you called Chloe? You're called Chloe. All right. So the buildings in this part of the village are going to be upgraded to level 5, including the warehouse, which then of course I will build something on top as well. So we'll go to sleep, and then in the morning we'll check out the warehouse that we built in the expansion. But first let's go check out this. This is the level 3 version 2 house. So as you can see, two buildings, and the doorway is on top of a slab with a kind of like a little raised part, right? So you would have that block, for instance, part of this house would be underground. So you would have one block below the house, and then this thing on top, and then you would have the rest of the house. So not 3, but just 2 blocks that is raised. Right, so you have to get rid of those 2 blocks. Now, then the main building and then the secondary building, which used to be a garage. So you have, of course, a chimney right there. And you have a chimney on this side. So I could put the chimney on this side because I don't have a chimney on that side with the level 3 version 1 house, right? So this is a version 2. So the chimney doesn't make any sense on this side because the level 3s, right, have their chimneys behind the house. So only that chimney would work. This one would not. So I had to remove this one. So that's missing in our monster condo. All right. So then over here at the back of the house, you would have the staircase that leads you up, and then there's the bedroom, right? That's the door. So it's 2 blocks or 3 blocks to the bedroom door, and then you're in here. Hello. I'm just gonna jump on your bed, guys. Don't worry. I'm not doing anything weird. Well, it might be construed as weird because I'm a grown man jumping on a bed. Anyways, but so I couldn't utilize this staircase because it is perpendicular to the staircase in the level 3 version 1 house. So the staircase from the level 3 house would come out over here. Oh, sorry, actually over here, right? Because it's one staircase, then it's a block of like framing, and then another staircase where actually, technically speaking, where there'll be a gap and basically an empty wall. So I couldn't use that because it just basically came in right in the middle of the staircase. So I had to redo that. So I put in a spiraling staircase, which then brings you up right here. Then I put the door that's over there, over here, and now we can move in and out. And this space is basically just wasted. But the rest of the space in the bedroom it still stays the same. I did remove the chimney, so that was replaced by wood, and basically that's it. So the rest of the house stays the same. It's just that part. Then let's go and take a quick. How many people live here? 3. So the courier also lives here, I guess. I want to break. Again, anyways, let's quickly take a napsy poo. I'm gonna put a torch there because I think it's kind of dark here. All right, let's go take a quick little nap in my other house, my alternative house. And oh shoot, I need to eat something. Oh, here comes everybody. I thought you guys were all sleeping already. Dude, you're gonna die. Why are you stuck on the rail? It's always something with these guys. All right, let's go quickly go to bed and then have a little drinksy poo, and then we can go and check out the other monstrosity that I built and how that works put together. Okay, yes. So, if you got something to drink, take a sip. Beautiful. All right. Close the door. Okay. Now, you'll probably be able to see it when we walk towards it, because it's kind of big. It's that massive building over there. Okay. This thing is made out of 2 buildings. It's a warehouse, right? It's part warehouse. The warehouse is down below, where I only used part of the structure, not the entire structure. So it's a version 2 of the warehouse that we have in the main city. So that's the entrance into the warehouse. Bloop. And then of course you have the other entrances over here, and then the staircase that goes upstairs. So we built this setup in season, I think season 2. Yeah, season 2 of Minecraft Minecolonies. You can probably go back and check it out. That is the warehouse. It gets pretty big. So this is a level, I think this is a level 2 warehouse. Now I had to use a template, so this doesn't have a function. It's not a functional warehouse. So I'm going to be using this for storage. So blub, blub, blub. I'm going to put all this stuff in here. It's only going to be for storage. I don't want it for anything else. It's just storage. So I need that. That's mine. Okay, you can keep the rest. Cool. So it's a level 2 storage house, storage hut. So you can see from the wooden, whatchamacallit, wood roof panels, or actually stairs, that this is still not a level 3. It hasn't been upgraded fully. Oh, you guys are having fun, aren't they? All right, let's go inside. So first of all, you come inside. This is the warehouse part. You have a beautiful warehouse. You got some stuff in there, which I just put in there, by the way. Then you have another exit here, entrance, whatever you want to call it, into the railway, or if you want something else, blah, 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 blah. And then up here, this brings you to the second floor. So here you have the office for the warehouse. This is the part of the office, for the warehouse, sorry, that actually exists. It has a little bit of an office in the second version. Maybe third, I don't know. Which kind of looks cool, but it's not functional, right? And then in here, this is the functional part. So here we have a courier's hut. So it's a level 3 courier's hut that I built using my extended knowledge. So it's a level 3 courier's hut built on top of a warehouse. So this used to be just a normal wall of the courier's hut, by the way. And then in here I put a door which goes directly from this hallway into the courier's hut's office. Here is where the courier hut handles all of his clientele and materials, whatever, and stores it. Then, now I didn't, so the thing is that the courier's hut has this odd external kind of staircase. There was no way for me to put a staircase inside the building. It's just not enough space. It's a very thin kind of like building, and very narrow building, but very tall. So the staircase is on the outside. So I had to find a way, figure out a way, to connect this staircase to the office where the courier stays or handles whatever his thing is, whatever. So I put the staircase on the outside. So this is the front door to the courier's hut. By the way, that's the door I built. Doesn't exist in the courier's hut. This is the front door to the courier's hut. So here you can go into the courier's hut and do the thing. So we close that. And then I built a staircase that follows the contours of the building and then gets you all the way up here, where you have a magnificent view of the colony, by the way. Well, I say colony, but it's starting to look a lot more and more like a city. Now, of course, this beautiful gap here in the roof looks awesome. And here, right, once you come up here into the balcony, yeah, this gives you access to the courier's office. And here, this is where the courier sits and handles his affairs, and then does the thing that he needs to do. He does his thing. And then once he's ready to go, climbs back down again, opens the door, grabs the materials that he wants to grab, then heads on into the warehouse, and down the staircase, and out the door, and then goes and does his thing. Right? Those turtles. So that is the monstrosity that I also built. So I do have to say I cheated with this one because I did not know if this was going to work. So what I did was I built it first in creative. I built it in creative, checked how it worked, and then came back and then built it here using that guy. Right, Malcolm. So he built everything from level 1, and then I just tinkered with it and then toyed with it, and then now we have this magnificent monstrosity. It's a warehouse slash courier's hut with that courier's hut on top. I like the way it looks. I like the way the structure is set up, And I like the way this overhang works. I love it. Now, of course, we're not going to upgrade it any further. This is a level 3 maximum. For all the expansions, level 3s are the furthest we can go, or we will go. But once we have reached level 5, I do want to try this again in the main city, in the very center of the city, of the village, right? I want to try it there. But that's what happens here. But anyways, we're out of time. That's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we have that beautiful building over there. I'm going to go and tinker some more with some other buildings while my builder finishes off the town hall. And once the town hall is back up and running again, we will stop with the tinkering and then get back to building level 4s, level 4 thingies. Oh shoot, why are you here? No. Ha! I killed it before you did. Ooh. Why are they so tough nowadays? Anyways, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. It's fine. I will see you guys in the next one. This is it's 60% now. I will keep an eye on this. As soon as we reach 80% or 90%, we'll be back to check out the town hall again and then see what other weird things I designed and built. Anyways, that's it for now. Have a great evening. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.